Hi there, welcome to Wellness Wednesday. I'm Carrie Brady and I'm here to talk about wellness, making life changes, and how to have an awesome life. You're going to see me looking over at my computer notes. So let's get started. If you've been following me, you know that I love to have visual reminders of changes I want to make. So right here I have my wellness wheel. And I have my me chart that I've shown you before, and both of those charts help keep me focused on what's most important to my wellness and my overall well-being. In the last video, we talked about targeting a change we want to make and how to tackle that change by posting up notes in different places around your environment so that you don't lose sight of those changes that you want to make. And today I want to steer away from identifying the changes that we want to make and gear our chat more toward knowing what to do when we're not changing as fast as we would like. Let me tell you about my journey over the past 2 months with my diet. As you know, I've been trying to make lifestyle changes to help me feel more motivated and energetic. One of the lifestyle changes I've been considering is diet changes, and to that end, I've tried to decrease carbs and sugar, particularly sugar. Overall, I have made progress, but I have had some days when I really want to quit. Although I've had some major slip-ups, including one day when I couldn't stop eating handfuls of M&Ms, I would say overall I'm developing better willpower to just say no to sugar. So I have a few tips for you when creating a new lifestyle. The first thing is be super kind to yourself and patient with yourself. Most of the lifestyle changes that you want to make involve your mindset regarding a particular bad habit. So I can reflect on this change that I've been trying to make with going to bed earlier. And that is a habit and something I've done my entire life. I've procrastinated going to bed. I've always had excuses for why I can't go to bed. And even as a mom, knowing how important sleep is, because as a mom, you wake up during the night, sometimes 2 and 3 times during the night to attend to your children. And you would think that going to bed early would have become more of a project for me. But it wasn't. I still stayed up late and found so many things that I needed to get done, and I would rationalize that I was staying up late because my kids keep me busy during the day and it's the only time that I have to myself. But I've come to realize that not only has it negatively affected my energy level, but it's also negatively affected my diet, and I just can't get the sleep that I need if I'm going to bed late. So I've had to really change that mindset quite a bit. So, but realize when you're making these lifestyle changes, you've got to be patient with yourself because you are trying to change a bad habit. Whether you're changing your diet or whether you're changing the time that you go to bed at night, you've been at these bad habits for a very long time. So it's going to take some time and some patience to change these things. So finding strategies that work for you and your lifestyle takes practice and time. So athletes, if they can hit their goals for improving their times or whatever it is that they have in their athletic goal challenge, if they hit that goal between 20 and 50% of the time, they think that is awesome, that they are right on. Because if you're doing it 20 to 50% of the time, that means that the goal is hard enough that you're not hitting it with beyond 50% accuracy. So if you're hitting your goal between 20 and 50% of the time, that means it's a hard goal, that means it's a worthy goal, and you're right on track. So like if you're trying to get more sunlight each day and your goal is to be in the sun for 20 minutes each day, and you're outside like 3 days a week for 20 minutes each of those times, then that's really great progress and you should be applauding yourself. Okay, and then this is something I talked about last time. Each day, recommit yourself to your lifestyle changes that you want to make. So this is where the charts come in handy. Putting up those notes for yourself in the places that you frequent multiple times during the day, that will really help. And recently I learned a new strategy that behavior psychologists use to help their patients do things like quit smoking. They pair a desired behavior with an otherwise automatic routine within the day. So, for example, if your goal is to become stronger, you want to build more muscle mass in your chest, every time you go to the bathroom, do a push-up. Or let's say you want to gain more leg strength or better posture. Every time you brush your teeth, squat for the entire 2 minutes, or for half that is, whatever you can do. So you're pairing up a desired behavior with an otherwise automatic routine that you do within a day. Like maybe every time you make dinner, you listen to classical music if you want to listen to classical music every day. Something like that. Okay, so the last thing that I want to tell you about is willpower. Willpower is like a muscle. So you can tire yourself out if you are requiring yourself to use too much willpower. So on those days when I was eating handfuls of M&Ms throughout the day, I reflected on that and realized, you know what? I do not have enough willpower to say no to the sugar every single time I see the candy. So I need to get rid of the candy. That's what I did. I just grabbed the candy that was tempting me to eat it and I just threw it out. I threw all of it out. Okay, so you don't want to, willpower is like a muscle, it can get overworked. But as you strengthen your willpower muscle in one area of your life, there's a domino effect, and your willpower to do difficult things, like making lifestyle changes, will become easier. So, like as I am changing my lifestyle around my sleeping habits, turning the lights down low, talking softly in the evening, not looking at my phone past 7 o'clock, making sure that my kids are in bed by 8. As I am doing those things and creating that willpower around my sleep routine, other areas in my life will also improve because I'm using that willpower to get myself to go to bed. My willpower muscle is being strengthened. So whenever you strengthen your willpower muscle, other things in your life that also require willpower will become easier. So that was huge when I researched that. And that you can find more information out. If you go to YouTube, you want to look up what I've learned, and you want to search for why habits form and how to build them. That's where I got that information from. The guy that does what I've learned is fantastic, phenomenal. I highly recommend him. I've learned so much from his station. Thanks for listening today. You are beautiful, you are wonderful, you are amazing, and you are capable of great and positive change. Have a great week. I will hope to see you next week, and I'm going to keep making these videos. I'm going to keep going for it. Love you guys. Bye.